Actually, if you just know America, this is like tons of potential here. You want to be on camera? Any little whiff of the devil's lettuce just gets me like going. Anyone can rent for me, as long as you come with the cheddar. I gotta go all the way to Pennsylvania. We're in New York. I'm a little bit tired because I had to move this hot tub yesterday. But we still stay in Dallas. Let's get the fuck out of here. I gotta put gas in my car. Nah, bro, like I was saying, it's the easiest way to make money. Let's say if you have 100,000. I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, I don't have 100,000 just like laying around. But you can save, you can look for people. Basically, the easiest way is you have 100,000, you buy a house cash for $75,000, put another 30 into it, so you're all in 105,000. You refinance, it's worth 145,000 now. You pull all your money out, now you have a cash flowing asset. You start over again. Find the same deal. Do 3 or 4 of those, and all of a sudden you have $4,000 a month coming in just rent. On top of you already have your initial investment back. You can give people the platform to become rich, and they just don't want to do it. Literally, you lay out the map for someone. Some people just don't want it. Yeah. This one. All right. So this is another property that we are going to potentially buy. We're closing the second week of July. So we're in June right now. Yeah, I think next door is for sale. There's something on this block for sale for $150. We're getting this one for $77. So just think about the deal that we're getting. This is potential.
Smells spicy in here.
Yeah. This is potential out the wazooey.
Nice.
Again, this is like tons of potential here. This is a really nice neighborhood. You know, houses this size are probably going for, I would say, 205 to 220. We're getting it for 77. It doesn't need a lot of work, but we're gonna keep this as a rental property. We've done business with this homeowner before. He had 3 other properties. Actually, the one where we found the urns was his. We bought it off of him and then we sold it. We had another one where he had a house. I always missed that one, where he had like another lot because I wanted to build a house, but the numbers just didn't make sense. And I was being really time constrained, so I just wholesaled it.
If you think about it, we sold 2 of his houses.
Yeah, I know.
We got 2 of them.
Yeah, 2.
So he trusts us.
But he still didn't trust us. He's still like, oh, I want my deposit, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, bro, like, I get it. I had to send him an email because he emailed us over the weekend and was like, oh, like,
where are you guys?
Like, yeah, where's the deposit? Like, we have a signed contract and everything. Like, I'm running around, boys. Like, you know, like, I'm not just sitting in my cube and just, like, typing with a hunchback. Like, I'm actually like out here doing this shit for you. I just drove 2 hours myself. Yesterday I moved a hot tub twice. So, you know, I'm trying to get moving. I'm trying to get grooving. And we got to make some fucking money. I'm saying, like, don't come to the table if you don't got food. And I ain't saying that with a smile. I'm dead serious.
Where are we going first? You want upstairs?
No, I just want to kind of show a little bit of what this is. So this would be kind of like the living room-ish area. So if we really wanted to get into the grits of it, we would kind of shave this wall off. Even if you want to, you could go all the way across, and you're gonna open all this up. I mean, it's gonna look huge.
Yeah, you definitely gotta knock this down. This is good to go, right?
I mean, so here's the thing. This is a little tip. We're planning on keeping this as a rental.
You're not gonna go all out.
We're not gonna go all out, right. But we're gonna set it up as if we're gonna flip it in the future. You know what I mean? Like maybe one day we do. Yeah, so it could be flipped. You know, I'll say no. Let's not break the whole wall. Maybe let's break like part of it. Like let's break here.
Yeah, let's leave this part and then just like
yeah,
here, right?
Like let's leave this part, or let's cut from here up,
that makes sense.
And then leave that so they can see the stairs and blah blah.
See end to end, right?
Yeah, so you can see end to end and start setting it up. The good thing is when you start knocking down walls, again, yes, you have to spend a little bit more in demo, but you don't have to spend money on drywall anymore. Here we jump into like a dining room kind of area. You could already see the lamp was here. The house needs new lights and needs new ceiling. Look, you just point at the ceiling. The ceilings are kind of like old, so we need to kind of like shave it off and just put new drywall. It just needs the regular can lights or recessed lights. It feels dark right now, the house, but I'll tell you, it's a really good size. I'm very happy with like the area of where this house is, the size of it. Like, and this makes you think like Locust was huge. Locust was massive, like
very big.
Big. But anyway, so you know we keep going. So here, this is the kitchen area. This is a huge ass fridge. I don't know why, but it works and everything. We might leave it for the renter, or we might try to sell it and then just replace it for like a smaller fridge. So here, I haven't really figured it out, kind of more or less, because I have to.
Looks like laundry to me.
No, this is the sink.
No, I know, but you can turn this to laundry.
No. Laundry's downstairs. My first few rentals when I was doing them, I was putting in washer and dryer units. It's not really a good idea, especially if it's not like high end. And the reason why I say that is because if the washer and dryer unit breaks, then they really get used to them. They get used to them. They say, hey, replace my washer and dryer. And it becomes something on you. Even if you take the deposit, it still doesn't even matter. It's a pain in the ass. Everyone deserves laundry. I know, I get it. But having laundry in your house is really a luxury. So I tried to at least put a washer and dryer hookup, and then you have to buy your own machine. I mean, that's not wrong, right?
Yeah.
Like, I at least ran the plumbing for you. Now you just got to put it in. And another thing is, if you're getting those washer and dryer units for your apartments or for your houses or whatever, do not get the ones that are attached. You ever seen those?
Yeah, the
Like
double.
the double.
Yeah.
Not the stackable units. I'm talking about the ones that are attached. Derek will pop one up here. And the reason why is if the dryer breaks and the washer breaks. If the washer breaks and the dryer breaks. The motors are together. So anyway, so here's going to be a kitchen. The plumbing's already here, so we probably won't move a lot of shit around because moving plumbing around, you know, like I said, pain in the ass, costs money. So we'll probably just leave this here, knock this wall down here, make it nice and square. And then here we'll run some cabinets. Here will be like a stove somewhere. I don't know where he had the stove before. There has to be a 220 somewhere. Oh,
Right here.
okay, perfect. Stove was right here. You could even see the dirty part. So the stove will be here, and then there'll be like cabinets there.
What's this? The back door?
This is a back door. You know, we could make this into something. Yeah, we're gonna go upstairs first though.
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
Or you wanna go basement?
No, let's leave the basement for last.
But again, you can see the potential, and you could definitely see that this is worth more than 77,000. Like,
If you know the area.
I don't even think if you know the area. I think in general, bro.
You just know America.
Yeah, actually, if you just know America, like this is worth more than 77. Let's go upstairs. I think someone's sleeping. Bro, it doesn't matter. Lights, no lights. Like these places are dim.
Yo, it's big up here.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
nah, it's big. It's big. I told you, like, there's a lot of potential here.
Smells like bad fucking cigarettes, man.
Yeah.
Stink.
So anyway,
I'm getting
so this
fucking-
is the upstairs. I'm getting fucking dizzy and
yeah,
high.
I'm getting dizzy and high, man.
All right, so this is a 3-bedroom here. Again, I mean, like, look at the lights and shit like that. Like, all these things kind of got to go, you know. Now that I'm looking into it, and this is why I wanted my dad, aka my project manager. Are you getting high, right?
Yes, bro.
Like we're so sober that like any little whiff of the devil's lettuce just gets me like going. I wanted my dad here because I really wanted to get an actual estimate, more or less, of what we have to spend. Wooden panels gotta go. This stuff's gotta go. Like this, you might be able to get away with painting.
Savable.
Yeah, this.
probably just paint.
So
They look strong still.
here we got 1 bedroom. Step in here. And like they always say, you know, bedrooms aren't bedrooms unless they have a closet. So we'll build a small closet here. Drywall floors,
Ceiling.
the ceiling,
What would you
lights. You gotta do the same thing. Drywall.
Because I don't see why you would drywall it.
Yeah.
I would just say paint over it.
I wouldn't paint over it. If we could put the can lights
And
and just leave this.
Yeah, leave the design.
Yeah, leave the design.
Because you're renting it.
Exactly.
Drywall it for it.
Yeah, you're right. This bedroom, more or less, I would say $4,000. Those are things where you can kind of cut costs.
I think you
And
get away with like 3,500 here.
yeah, maybe $4,000. So we say 4,000 here. Let's go into this room now. Let me tell you something right now. If we really wanted to, we could save these carpets. You could feel how soft they are.
They're actually not in bad condition.
No, but feel them.
Yeah,
Like when
it's
you're
soft.
walking, it's real soft. This is expensive ass carpet. Like these carpets could probably be like up to like $3 a square foot, almost like hardwood. So if we really wanted to, we could shampoo it, do like a nice like deep clean. I mean, like I was telling Bob, like if you want to think about it, like we could possibly save them. But I told him with renters, you don't know. They could have a dog, the dog pisses, and then next thing you know, the house starts to smell again.
That's why you gotta know your renters. You gotta make sure you don't.
Yeah, but you never know them, bro. 6 months later, they get a big house and they're like,
Little sneaky
Yeah.
cat pulls up.
yeah, a little sneaky cat. No, fuck that. They get like a turtle or something. Then I don't fuck with that. You know, turtle. I had someone had an octopus once. It's a very functional, could be flipped property. You know, you go from 35,000, your budget could go up to like 50, maybe 60 grand. If we do the math, I'm gonna do the math right here. If we buy this property for $77,000, so we're paying an assignment fee to a wholesaler. They have it at 72, paying a $5,000 assignment fee, and then we have about, let's say, $3,000 in closing costs. So we're all in 80 grand. And right now, I believe that this house is worth probably in the somewhere around 110 right now. We buy it for 80,000 divided by 110,000, right there. We buy it for 80,000, 110,000. We're at a 72% loan to value. You know, that's how much value we have, equity we have. So we could actually just do a cash out refinance and pull out almost about 25% of our equity. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put about 30 grand into it. So we're gonna be all in at 110,000, and then the property is gonna be worth close to 150. Nah, I think maybe more.
Yeah, it could be like 165.
Could be 165. So 165,000. And we're all in 110,000. So what does that mean? We have $55,000 in equity, but we have no mortgage because we did it all cash. Now I'm gonna go to a local bank and say, hey, listen, I want to refinance my property. Give me 70% of what it's worth. They take an appraisal, it's worth 165. You multiply that by 0.7, it's 115. They cut you a check for 115. Closing costs and stuff like that. So they'll probably cut you a check of 112.
Yeah.
111. You get $111,000 back. You put 110, so you get everything back and a grand, and you have a house fixed and rented. And that is how you get rich. That's not a joke. Closet, decent sized closet. You know, it goes from left to right. This is considered master. I think in each bedroom you're looking at around $4,000. Well, we're gonna have Roberto come and power wash the house. It's a real nice home. And wait till we get to the outside. We haven't gone outside yet. And then look, this closet is so deep.
Oh damn, that's nice.
So like, what does someone need this for? You know what I mean? So what we were thinking is taking like half of it, or 2 lines like that.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna come across drywall. Like so, this will be drywall, but we're gonna cut the. Let's say we just cut the closet inside in half, and then we come here. So there's 2 closets.
Right. Okay.
And you still have that closet. So that closet's this deep, literally. Here we're gonna cut it. So then this closet goes to the front. Towels, people put toilet paper, just wipe their ass, whatever. And then here, another door, and then another closet.
A little closet.
Small closet, someone could have like a, you know, suits, whatever they want to put.
Could be like a him and her closet type of thing. Like.
Or him and him, or her and her. We don't discriminate around here.
Whatever it is.
Anyone can rent from me, as long as you come with the cheddar. And I'm not talking cheese. All right, so here is the shower. I'm thinking we're gonna spend about like $5,000 here. It's actually not that bad. Even the tile is not that bad. Look, we might just replace it. These are cast iron tubs. Try and just feel it. Just feel it.
What the fuck? This shit's legit.
Feel it. No, try to lift it. Try to lift it.
You can't, bro.
These are
You can't.
expensive. I know.
These are actually like $750 to $1,000 tubs. So we're probably just gonna leave it. I don't know what we're gonna do with the tile though. You know, the floor. We have to do something with the floor. It's vinyl linoleum. These aren't good for showers or any wet area. If water gets in there, it just starts to stick. It gets mildewy. It gets ugly. These showers are so weird because like, look, like you have like this, like you're not used to seeing like the fucking rod, but they still make them like this, and we could still add like that vintage kind of look. But you gotta get rid of this shit. You know, this is like, it makes you feel like again, like you're in a Saw movie. But this, you can't get rid of this tub. Literally, this tub just dies here with the house. Yeah, so here, I'm thinking maybe around like $4,000, $5,000. Because we're not replacing the tub. You could even reglaze it, paint it.
I think ceiling, I think you just paint it, right?
Nah, we might get rid of it just because it's already like coming out. Here's gonna, same, we're not moving nothing. You know what I mean? When you're doing your rentals, you try to keep everything, you just try to refreshen it up. And if you're watching this video, I'm not one of those landlords that paints over the light switches. No, I actually change them. They're fucking $1. And those are little attention to detail things that make your tenants come home to a loving house where they're gonna love your property, because the way you treat your property is the way they're gonna treat your property. And here, oh fuck. I think there's light though.
Oh.
It's a scary ass light though. I'm not scared of this basement, bro. I used to get trapped in basements before, bro. So here is the basement. You always want to come to your basement and check everything out. Make sure that it's dry. Make sure that your mechanicals work. So you could see here that the mechanicals are actually working. This seems like a newer unit. And if you don't know what it might be, take a picture or get the model number and then just Google it. See when it came out. This all looks great. And obviously if you still don't know and you're still scared, then you call your contractor. And look, same thing. My dad saw the water heater and he was like, yo, this water heater's brand new. When you're talking to your sellers, asking them questions about the property, see how they act, see how they treated their properties. And especially if you've done business with them before. If you bought a house with them before, then they probably treat their properties correctly. This house is definitely dry. My dad loved it. He thought it was very sturdy. We're thinking about doing a collab. Pop and Dad, you might see that coming soon. And there's an oil tank. This house was heated by oil. If you have those nowadays, get rid of them. Yeah, we're not in the 1950s anymore. Some people do have oil, but it's just expensive. And you just have to have a big ass oil tank like that. It just takes up space, but you get rid of that thing and now you have a big ass basement. It's good shape. I think this is something that Rodrigo and his team, I keep dropping Rodrigo's name, but let's just say contractor. I think more or less all fixed up this house, especially in this area, probably like $1,700 a month. This is the whole backyard going from end to end. I mean, all it needs is like some good ass landscaping and we're set. You see like the neighbors' houses, they're super nice. People could use this as a driveway. That's always a plus if you can get into that. You could fit like 3 cars there and still have this. Like a nice you know, backyard here. We're gonna power wash the house. Some of these trees that are leaning over, we're probably gonna just try and shave them. We haven't been able to look at the roof yet, but the roof looks like it's like okay condition. And considering that we were inside and there was no signs of a leak or something, we're not sure yet, but I think just for the privacy of things, we're gonna build like a nice wooden picket fence at the end. Let's just walk all the way to the end so you can see like it's just an open road. That's it. So this is gonna be our next project. You're definitely gonna be seeing this for, you know, the next few videos that we're gonna be making, and you're gonna see from start to finish how we're gonna stay on budget. This is what you gotta do. You gotta walk around.
Make America great again.
You gotta
know the vibes.
You gotta walk around, and you gotta.
Hey.
You wanna be on camera? You gotta walk around. You gotta feel out the neighborhood, and just come with good energy.
Look at this crib, man. Why didn't make China great again?
I'm not gonna say who I'm voting for, but I like this house. I told you that the house next door looked vacant, and I think it is vacant, and I want this one. There's a bunch of shit in front of it. I don't know who, but there's a phone number here. It's not up for sale anymore, but maybe we'll just cold call that number. We got to get to it. This is money right here. We go, we call, we say, hey, listen, we'll give you $65,000. And guess what? Now you own 2 properties right next to each other. And on top of that, they're fixing that one. So you see the block is getting hot.